Oh, well, hello there. Thank you for coming in and watching another Comedy Spot Live. I super appreciate it. Welcome to the show. This is going to be a new show we're calling Who Did It? I'm really excited about this. I'll get to that in a second. Before I bring on our guest and tell you about the show, I want to remind you can go to satcomedyspot.com/live and you can look at the schedule, our full schedule of everything that we have going on our Comedy Spot Lives every single day. We have shows at 6. Sometimes we have shows at 6 and 7:30. So please just keep coming back. Tell your friends about it. We've been having a lot of good shows, really fun stuff. Like this is a new show. Tomorrow we have the Bad Flick Show. Coming up at the end of the week, we have Comedy Spot Squares. And remember, like we want you to comment through all of this. And you're going to have a chance to vote on things later on in the show. I don't want to give anything away yet, but stay here, comment, and vote, and all the good stuff. By the way, I can share your comments right on the screen. Like Stacy said, hi, Jillian friend. Nothing about us, but very important to get in there right now. Kelly said hi again, everyone. Mary said hi to Miggs. Megan said hi again. So welcome back. So this is how the show works. I have found 3 very funny people to be part of the show. I am going to tell you a statement like, one time I got drunk and fell into a fountain. And then each one of the guests are going to try and convince you that they're the ones that actually did that thing. And then you're going to vote on who actually did that thing. And then we'll get the person who did that thing to fess up to it and tell us what's going on. So I want to introduce you to our guest tonight. So please welcome to the show. It's Ryan Gregory, Becky Lynn, and Jessica Wellington. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Hey, how's it going? Doing well.
Good.
Excited to be here.
I'm glad you're here too.
Yeah.
So Jessica, you are joining us from furthest away tonight. You're down in Los Angeles. You're a regular comedian at the Comedy Store in LA. So thank you for being a part of the show. We're also very good friends. That's the most important thing.
I did I have the first Comedy Store or Comedy Spot tattoo?
I think you had the first Comedy Spot tattoo. Yes, that is correct. Yes, I have the second one. Oh wait, I have to go to another camera with all four of us.
Yes.
There we go. I have the first or the second one. You have the first one. Actually, I think I have the third one. I'm pretty sure somebody else has got a tattoo before I did. So
That's kind of sad.
and well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, by the way, just to throw in a comment, Casey says the Comedy Spot is beating the quarantine boredom. Thank you. That's what we're trying to do. Thank you. Becky Lynn, you are a stand-up comedian when stand-up comedy is a thing. Hopefully, at some point, it'll be a thing again. You said you have your first Zoom stand-up show tonight?
I do, yeah. And after this, I don't want to do it.
It's definitely different than getting in front of people, right?
Yeah, because like there's not really gonna be people, and the people are the part I need.
Yeah, I get that.
Like the main part. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes, and if it doesn't go well, then I'm never doing it again.
Well, you'll be great. I know I said that before this. I was like, everyone gave me a bad time because I dad talked you and was like, you're gonna be great. You're gonna do a great job.
Yeah, you did it while just continuing doing what you were doing. You were like busy, like, oh, you're great.
Yeah, it was the second thing he was doing.
It was only like a yeah. Can you go get me another beer sort of a situation?
Now you know exactly how I must talk to my kids all the time. Yeah. I'm doing a live. Yeah, you'll be fine. Good job. And then Ryan, thanks for being part of the show. Ryan Gregory, improviser at the Sacramento Comedy Spot. You've been giving us a lot of material to put on with our other shows too, like Comedy Spot News and stuff like that. Welcome, man.
It's been a blast. It's been fun. Thank you for having me.
Glad you guys are here. Are you guys ready to do this thing?
Let's do this.
Okay. So
Yeah.
So what I'll do is here. Let me get over to where I need to be. I got to add myself to this too. All right. Cool. All right. Now we're on top of it. Okay. So I'm gonna flash you. If I didn't finish that sentence, that turns weird. Okay. I'm gonna at the top of the screen. I'm gonna flash you a statement, like an I statement, like I did this thing, and then we're gonna take turns. And each one of you is going to own that thing. So even if you didn't do the thing, you have to convince us that you did do the thing, right?
Right.
Good. Okay. And then
I did it.
And then once all three of you go, then I will. Then I'll go ahead and ask the audience who they think actually did the thing. Okay. All right. We're good. All right. Yeah.
All right. Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's do the thing.
So and these can be really short. You don't have to. Well, I'll let you do what you want to do, but if you over-explain it, it just seems like then we're going to know you didn't do it. But anyway, all right, here we go. Here's the first one. I had my portrait drawn in Paris. So let's see, Ryan, you're going to go first.
Yeah, man. Went out to Europe. Big soccer fan, and that's where they were having the Euros. And I thought like I could come back with a postcard for the loved ones in my life. I'm like, no, I'm going to get a caricature done of me in Paris, Eiffel Tower, the whole thing, and give that to everybody because I think that's what people like is just a portrait of me in Paris.
All right.
If they couldn't make it.
Becky, you're up next.
I actually went to go visit a friend of mine. She was studying abroad in Paris. And so when I went to go visit her, we were walking around and sure enough, like outside of this cafe was this guy that was just drawing portraits. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And now I have this forever memento.
Okay, very good. And Jessica, you're up last.
Well, I was in the Air Force. I looked really good back then. It was, if I was going to get a portrait, the time was then. You know what I mean? So I did it, and the guy was super sweet. I was went there on vacation to Paris. He did it. It wasn't a character. Thank you. It was a portrait. It looked like me. I had long, beautiful hair, and I was gorgeous.
Okay, good. All right, so this is the part where we go to the audience, and you have to tell us who did it. So, audience members, go ahead and vote now. It's either Ryan or Becky or Jessica. Ryan, Becky, or Jessica. I get it. I got it. It's okay. All right,
on,
so go ahead and vote now. Let's see. I'll start reading them. What's funny is Becky Tomlinson just said Team Becky. I just think she just likes you because you have the same name. I think that's all it is.
Thanks, Becky.
Okay, so Mary says Becky did it. Haley says Jessica for sure. Casey said, I think Becky actually did it. Let's see. Tina says, I think Becky is the one that actually did it. Emmer says Jessica. Licia said, I did it. Let's see. Haley said Becky. Tina said Becky. Jess said Becky. Jessica. Stacy said Jessica with her long, gorgeous hair. So nobody thinks it was Ryan.
Damn.
But let's see. We got Kelly, Emmer, and Megan all say Jessica. So would the real person tell us who did it? It was Jessica Wellington. Yeah, so you were in the Air Force and decided that you were going to get this portrait done in front of the Eiffel Tower, or just in Paris?
You're really building it up. No, it was, we were it was 2 weeks in Paris. It was beautiful. We were walking down the boardwalk, and I got my picture drawn.
All right. No, that's great. All right.
Frog legs, and I ate escargot, and I really immersed myself in the culture.
Perfect. All right. That was fantastic. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. That's exactly how it should go. There's no points or anything. Should there be points? Should we give out points?
It should be something. I can win.
Something.
Yeah. I don't know what you would win and how you would win or anything like that.
Just have the audience give us points.
Yeah. Okay.
They can just have someone keep track of points.
So what's really great is the people who screwed up their pick, like Haley just said, poo. That's all she put. And then Casey was like, dang it. Let's see. Haley was like, dang, I changed my answer. Casey was like, sorry, Ryan.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay with it.
You know where you threw people, Jessica, is somebody said Jeff said long hair in the Air Force. So did you like stick it underneath the hat, or?
Well, I was on vacation. Hello. I wasn't on duty marching down the thing. I was like in civilian clothes, had my hair down. I was a girl.
Is that how you marched, by the way? You just did this? Really fast. Okay.
Pleasure trip, not a marching trip,
Right.
Oh, somebody called me out. Megan said, if there were prizes, it would take Brian 10 years to send the prize. It's true. I took months to send out people's prizes from the Top 10 List podcast. And then I told Sarah, I was like, we're not going to do that anymore because I'm bad at it. All right, let's do this. Second one. Here's the second one. I once lived in a house with 100 geckos and an actual wolf. I once lived in a house with 100 geckos and an actual wolf. All right, Becky, you're going to go first this round.
Okay, yeah. I had a roommate that paid his rent by breeding geckos And that's actually how we bought the wolf. We had a wolf in the house. His name was Moose. He was Canadian, I guess. And there were also African savannas there, just for fun.
Okay, perfect. Jessica, you're
really
next. I once lived in a house with 100 geckos and an actual wolf.
It's true. No, yeah. I mean, I'm white trash. We don't just tattoo the wolves on our backs for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you got to immerse yourself. You got to become one with the wolf. It's a spiritual journey, really. Is what it is. You know? And we owned a wolf. I mean, it's not a full wolf. That's against the law. But you got to know where to go. You know, Oklahoma.
All right, great. And then Ryan, you're up last.
Dude, first life lesson after college, looking for a roommate, posted on Craigslist. And the dude said he had some pets, and I'm like, fine, that's no problem. I met him. He was a super cool dude. And then I'm like, all right, I'm going to be gone for the weekend. I'll just see you on Sunday. And he moved in that weekend. I show up Sunday, and there were just reptiles everywhere. And this big-ass dog. I'm like, no. Biggest life lesson of my life.
Fair enough. All right, so audience, it's up to you guys. Who did it? Was it Ryan? Was it Becky? Was it Jessica? Who did it? Everyone go ahead and vote now. Let's see. Mary says, I'll choose Ryan for 300, Alex. It is like Jeopardy. Oh, that's so funny. Let's see. Becky, you never got your prize? Damn it. I thought I got everybody's prizes out to them. All right. Tell me what I was supposed to give you and give me your address and message me right now. And before I leave the Comedy Spot, I will take a picture of it and I will put it in the mailbox right outside the Comedy Spot.
Okay. Oh, we're all getting new Comedy Spot t-shirts.
I was trying there. I should put it on for the show.
All right, let's see this. So Jillian says it was Becky. Casey says it was Ryan. Jennifer says definitely not Ryan.
Definitely?
Definitely not Ryan. Definitely not Ryan. Jennifer.
Not even like a maybe not Ryan?
No. Jennifer took the time to write the entire word definitely not Ryan.
That's a tough word to spell, too. There's I's and E's in that one.
But Haley said, my guess is Ryan this time because that would suck. Let's see. Megan says Becky and her Canadian moose wolf. Ryan did it. Totes. Somebody says, Totes Becky, yeah. I know Totes is no longer a thing. So she's she was like, Totes Becky. Yeah, I know Totes is not a thing anymore. Good. Alex says Becky. Right. Tina says Becky. Jennifer Becky. Jess said Becky. Patrick says, who is Ryan?
I'm not even a person anymore. Damn.
Okay.
Am I maybe not real or definitely not
Definitely not real.
Oh, my God. I could live with maybe.
All right. Tell us who used to live in a house with 100 geckos and an actual wolf. Who did it?
That was me.
Yeah. So if you said Becky, you were correct.
Definitely not Ryan.
Yeah, we know.
It was honestly the best roommate experience I ever had.
Really?
We had a temperature-controlled bedroom that was just wall-to-wall geckos. They were speckled leopard geckos or something, and he bred them. And I guess like with geckos, you can put them in the freezer and you can ship them and they can like thaw out and live. So we always had geckos in our freezer. His girlfriend did get him a wolf, and yes, wolves are illegal to own, like real wolves, and he was a real wolf. He's still alive. He's a real wolf. Wow. And a pain in the ass, and I miss him a lot. His name was Moose. It's Moose. And I mentioned before that there were African Savannah cats. Yeah. We had 4 of them. He bred those too. My roommate did. This is actually how he paid for grad school.
Oh, really?
was breeding these animals.
Hey,
And
Wow.
they were
I'm
dope.
on board.
And I don't know if you've ever seen like an African savanna, but they're like half African serval, which is like a wild cat. And so they have like these long, like majestic bodies, and they used to punk the shit out of that wolf, and it was so funny. And I've had some wild roommates.
That's fantastic. Stacy says that she's 2 for 2 points. Let's see. I got to roll back a little bit. Haley said, "Dang you, Becky," because I don't think she chose you to win. Brian says that I look like half wolf. Whoa. I'm
Yeah,
hot.
you're hairy enough.
What part of you?
I know.
Where?
I have another
What
camera
is
that
it?
I use to show the rest of my body. Brian's laughing at definitely not Ryan. Let's see. Brian Walters is like, cool story.
Was that sarcastic?
Well, it's
Or is it only sarcastic if it follows with bro?
I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah. I think it was just like a legitimate compliment.
Licia
Thank you.
says Gecko King, and Emmer is laughing at your experiences, Becky.
They're wild.
Oh, and Haley is laughing at me saying I'm hot.
Why is that so
Don't tell
funny?
him that. Hey, no, stop it.
Okay, that's fine. All right, let's do another one. All right, hiding that one. Okay, here's the next one. I started a fire in a Wingstop. Jessica, you go first this time.
I mean, I don't know if I need much explanation. I was working there, grease fire, bam.
Okay, good. Ryan, you're up next.
Yeah, the girl I was dating at the time, I was lighting her cigarette and I wasn't good at it. I was trying to be like cool and sexy and stuff. I actually burnt her a little bit and she dropped the cigarette on like the carton of fries and it lit on fire.
Becky.
Yeah, I was working at Wingstop and I was cleaning the fryer and I forgot to turn it off before I refilled it and started a fire and had to use the Ansel system to put it out and short-circuited the fryer.
All right. I like how this one was just easy. Everybody was like, "Yeah, I worked there, or I tried to light a cigarette." Let's
Light a
see.
cigarette inside there, Ryan. Really?
We're on the patio.
Like, how old are you? No.
We're on the patio outside. At a Wingstop.
Why are you calling him out, Jessica?
Well,
I think it's like we're playing for points.
Yeah.
We get points all of a sudden? Damn.
I am playing for points. I don't care if there's actually points or not. I'm in. Someone in the comments will give points, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Mama Bird 68 said, "But did you deep fry the geckos and sell them at the county fair?" No, nobody ever did that.
Hey, fun fact, Brian, Mama Bird just went to Oklahoma and went to where the Tiger King is at. Like she met his partner and all that.
Right. Yeah. Hold on a sec. Wait. Okay, wait. I didn't ask everybody to vote, so go ahead and vote. Yeah, we have to go back to the thing. I started a fire in a Wingstop. So everybody vote.
I'm stuck. Yeah.
Let's see. This is hilarious. Casey says Ryan looks like he'd start a fire.
Thank you. I would definitely start a fire.
And then, but then right after that, Tina said, "It's not Ryan." Mary said Becky. Licia said Becky. Stacy said Becky. Haley said, "Oof." Wait, there it is. Oof, Ryan did it. That was not sexy. Let's see. Jillian says Becky. Tina says Becky. Brian Walters says Ryan looks like he eats hot wings for breakfast.
Yeah.
Why?
I do.
Why is everyone
Boneless.
ghosting you tonight?
Every day. I'll take it.
Ryan, you're not an alpha, are you? Everybody can sense it.
Holy shit. I am definitely beta tonight. I'm going to go do push-ups right after this.
I think it's more effective if you did push-ups during this.
Yeah,
I think that
yeah,
would
right.
really establish your dominance here.
Let's see.
You're not open, Ryan.
It seems evenly distributed between Ryan and Becky. Nobody believes that Jessica did this one. So, all right.
At the Wingstop, it's called Wellington, just FYI.
Yeah.
They have painted on the wall. So maybe that was my idea.
Well, Mama Bird 68 says definitely Jess.
Oh.
Thanks, Bird.
And she says, and I think she was stoned when it happened. All right, let's do it, everybody. Who did it? You can go ahead and cop to it. Who did it? It was Becky again.
I forgot to tell you that this happened the Saturday before Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, shit.
And yeah, I short-circuited the fryer. And when I had Sunday off anyways, I had already taken it off. So when I came back to work on Monday, I got fired. It's the only job I've ever gotten fired from.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Wow.
That was the only day I didn't have wings for breakfast, so thanks.
By the way,
you get to collect unemployment after you set a place on fire?
What?
Do you get to collect unemployment after you set a place on fire?
You can, but I actually ended up reporting them to the Department of Labor because they violated a bunch of labor codes when they hired me. I got cashed out.
Dang.
Well, they were letting people smoke cigarettes inside, so that's a problem.
By the way, Ryan, I will say this. Broccoli Pillager did say that you did it. He thought that you did it. So
thank you, Broccoli Pillager. I don't think anyone needs to pillage broccoli. I thank him.
I'm so
Do you guys
dirty,
know
but I
that
don't
Farmtown was a thing, or Farmville? It seems like a username in Farmville. Broccoli
Oh, I know,
Pillager.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's on Twitch, so it's probably
like
more
that.
game related.
Broccoli
Right?
Pillager.
Okay, here we go with the next one. Let's get rid of this. And let's do this one. I heightened a prank by mooning the entire cheerleading team. I heightened a prank by mooning the entire cheerleading team. Ryan, you're up first this round.
Yeah, so the cheerleading team at my high school is having like this sleepover, like chemistry building retreat thing at this mansion, and we knew where it was. So we were going to go in there middle of the night, light firecrackers, and blow everything up. I was the new kid at school, so I had to like make a name for myself. So the firecrackers burnt down. Everyone had already run away, but I was standing there, and I did one of those things to my friends where it's like I look back, I'm like, that ain't enough. And I moon them as everyone's looking out the window. And then I was the mooning guy at high school, trying to be alpha.
I have to share the alpha. Ryan, I have to share with this. Before you even really started to talk, everyone was like,
damn,
Ryan,
I already know.
Ryan for sure. That's Ryan. Checking Megan's Law for Ryan.
Whoa, we were all children, okay? Easy.
Lizzie has like already decided Ryan. All right, Becky, you're up. You heightened a prank by mooning a bunch of cheerleaders.
Oh yeah. So one of my best friend actually in high school, we went to our senior night rally. And our high school, we had two different mascots. They were both tigers, but they were in separate costumes. So we stole the tiger heads, and we came to like crash like the cheerleaders' performance, right? We were like going to come out and be goofy. And then we decided to do like somersaults in front of them during the pyramid. And then we stood up and we just like, we mooned the whole cheerleading squad. It was really funny.
All right, perfect. Jessica?
Well, who's been naked on your stage?
You and me and maybe one or two other people.
Right. Have I been on stage in all saran wrap? I'm not scared of this stuff. These cheerleaders thought they were all that with their rocking bods. Well, I wanted to show them a real ass, and I did it. Done. Hey.
All right. Audience, lock in your answers. Who did it? Was it Ryan? Was it Becky? Or was it Jessica? Let's see. Jennifer said it was Brian. Listen, I wouldn't put this past me. I'm not... Like, I could see myself mooning a bunch of cheerleaders when I was in high school, and it was more appropriate.
That wolf ass.
Patrick said, Ryan, reenact the prank.
I've grown since then.
Okay.
I've grown.
Stacy said it was Ryan. Let's see. Mignon said a real ass Jessica. Emmer said, oh wait, I take it back, Jessica. Haley said Becky. Becky said it was Jessica. Tina says, I like Jessica's answer, but it was Ryan. Amy Church says, I want it to be Becky, but I think Ryan. And then Charlie Lemke was like Jessica Wellington saran wrap. I was there at that show. So there you go. Okay, who did it?
It was me.
It was Ryan.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. Surprise.
Yeah, man, it was really hard to transfer to a new high school as a junior. So I was just trying to make some waves, and I got invited to do this prank, and I just needed to do more. Yeah.
Well,
so,
I applaud
they liked
you,
it. They did. They enjoyed it. Not because of me, because of the audacity, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I get what you're saying, though. When you go to like a new school, you got to kind of be the person that does the thing, you know. And so forever, ever after that, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, that's Ryan. He moons cheerleaders."
Yeah. Yeah, for
gross.
6 months after that, it was like, "Oh, Ryan, do the thing," and then it got real bad.
Ryan, you were on cheerleading squad?
Was I?
No, I was not. Oh, Brian,
look-
sorry.
Jessica, did you mean me or Ryan?
Well, either one of you. You both look limber.
I was not on cheerleading.
Yeah.
I was not.
Really? Okay.
No. Do I look like that? Could I be? Should I
Yeah.
be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll look into it.
All
Is there
right.
adult cheerleading?
No, nobody does adult cheerleading.
I think
Is that a
so. I
thing?
think it stops at college.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
what
That's
I
the
thought.
cutoff.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're adults, technically.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the next one. A couple of friends and I set off illegal fireworks in the junior high soccer field on Christmas Eve. A couple of friends and I set off illegal fireworks in a junior high school soccer field on Christmas Eve. I think, Becky, you're first this round. Go ahead.
A few friends of mine were a few of my friends and I were drinking at a bar, and we were bored at the bar. One of them mentioned that they had fireworks, so we left and we bought a bottle of whiskey, and then we decided to set them off at a junior high school. So we set them off, and then we watched them, and then we took off and passed the cops on our way out.
All right, perfect. By the way, this is hilarious, you guys. Right off the bat, Tina was like, it's Ryan again.
Let's go. I light it on fire and I show people my ass. This is great.
And then Brian was like, Brian definitely looks like a pyro. Everyone's into definitely writing out the word definitely now.
Oh my God.
All right. Jessica, you're up. Set off illegal fireworks in a junior high school field on Christmas Eve.
Right. Well, yeah, it was Christmas Eve. We were on break, but I also had a part-time job working at the south of the border in South Carolina. That's where you can get all the fireworks, you know. My my dad would never let us stop there. So I finally got a job there so I could see what it was about, you know. And we got all these fireworks, and I was like, where are we going to set them off? Like, why not in a junior high where we can put them in the toilets, and that'd be fun.
All right, perfect. And then Ryan, what really happened?
So what really happened was, like I said earlier, I'm a big soccer guy, and everyone was home. This was like when I was like 24 or so. I forget, but everyone was home from like college and stuff. And we had played soccer together, and that junior high was where our like nemesis enemy team, that was their home field. It wasn't the junior high, it was another club. So we're like, let's go get stupid as young 24-year-olds and light a little fire on this enemy soccer field from when we were kids.
All right, perfect. That's great. All right, so everybody go ahead and vote. While you're voting, I'll read some of the comments that you already put up here. Emmer says Ryan definitely, but it doesn't seem sorry this time. Casey says Jessica. Mignon said Jessica is from all the states that have illegal fireworks. Let's see. Patrick says Jessica all the way. Jeff says sounds like Ryan, that mooning guy. Let's see. Kelly Williams says I love south of the border. Jessica's middle name is Shenanigans did it. Yes. Let's see. Jessica. Jess says Jessica. Becky says Jessica. I feel like it's Becky, came from Haley. But everybody else is Jessica. And then Ryan got a vote. Haley said, I'll change it, Jessica. Ryan, because one of his stories has to be true. All right. And then one more vote for Jessica. So let's do it. Who did it?
It was me.
Oh.
Ryan too.
Yeah. Jessica should get points for that because she sold that pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was. Yeah.
Give her the points. Get some points. Whoever's doing that.
So what happened, Becky?
That's really what happened. Me and my friends were drunk at a bar, and we decided to be drunk at a junior high, setting off fireworks. That's really it. It was so much fun, and my favorite part was like, because we were hammered. Yeah. And my friend turns to me as like the last firework goes off, and she was like, "That's some motherfucking Merry Christmas shit right there."
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that's great.
Let's see. Casey says Becky is the wild child. Tina says, wow, I didn't see that coming. Emmer said, well played, Becky. Charlie says, damn, they are so good at lying. Do you guys?
I think you taught us that, Brian.
What's that?
I think you taught us that.
Oh, yeah, the art of lying. I don't think that's a class at the Comedy Spot.
401.
Yeah, Prop 101.
Yeah, right. All right. Do you guys mind if we do like two more? Becky, you good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. All right. Let's do two more, and then we'll. I just spit out the side of my mouth. Did you see that? I hope that didn't get caught on film. It's so gross. It made like a fart.
It did.
It made like a fart sound. It was like,
yeah.
When it came out. Gross. Let's see. Yeah, good. Okay, here we go. I lost my rental car keys in the Canadian wilderness, only to be saved by the prayers of 5 elderly Southern belles. All right, Jessica, you're up first. Here we go.
Well, you have to be respectful. I don't know that I called them elderly. It's my grandma. I call her Nana. Thank you. My Aunt Peggy. These people really close to me. we decided to go to Canada. We wanted to go to another country. It's the closest that we've got.
Okay.
Right? I forget the rest that happened, but did happen.
All right, Ryan, go ahead.
My wife and I, we went up to Canada to do like this backpacking camping trip up there. And we were driving, we were very far from civilization. We saw this beautiful hike, very low populated hike. And I had the keys in my front pocket. I took off my shirt and I whipped it around. And I didn't realize that I didn't have the keys for like an hour. And we're like, screw it. Let's just go to the top and take our picture and maybe we'll find him. And then, there were these 5 amazing people from Georgia that came and saved us. They said a prayer and 5 minutes later, we found him in the middle of the trail.
Awesome. All right. Becky, before we go to you though, just really quickly, Eddie says, where is Canada? We have some early votes. Becky says that Ryan did it. Mama Bird 68 says that Ryan did it. Casey said that Ryan did it. Licia said that Ryan knew the question. Ian said that Jessica knows Southern Bells. And Megan said Jessica for sure. So it's all you, Becky.
Like, do I even bother? They've already, I feel like they decided. I went on a solo road trip. I'd never been to Canada before. I thought it would be a fun thing to do. Not too far past the border, I pulled over to pee on the side of the road. I heard an animal, so I ran a little bit further off the side of the road and somehow lost my keys. So I couldn't start the car. So I just walked a couple miles. Luckily there was a restaurant not too far down. I walked in, I sat at the counter and, the server asked me how I was doing. And I was like, well, I went to piss in the woods and I lost my keys and now I'd like a piece of pie. And then there were these ladies sitting at the booth. They laughed at me. And they were like, oh, we've been there. They were older. They told me stories about when they were younger and they said they'd pray for me. And after 2 pieces of pie and some scrambled eggs, I walked back and went down and looked around and found my keys underneath a pine cone.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. Everyone go ahead and vote. I'll read some comments. Let's see. Megan says, oh, wait, Becky had a Canadian moose wolf. So I think they're trying to say that you did it. Let's see. Jess said that Ryan did it. Let's see. Tina says Ryan. I think it's Ryan. She's really doubling down. Ryan lost his keys. Mary says all 3 of them, they were on the trip together looking for fireworks and cheerleaders. Haley says those dang pee stops. Let's see. They're saying Ryan for sure. Ryan did this one. Ryan lost his keys. Yep. So actually, Mignon said I'm going with Jessica on this one. So there you go. Who did it?
Yeah, it was me.
That was Ryan.
I did
All
it.
right. Yeah.
I did it. Yeah. It was. I was very concerned. I didn't know if we were going to get in that car. I thought we were setting up our life right then and there, living off the land in the wilderness of Canada. So, but we found him.
Yeah.
And it was great.
No, that's
and the
good.
trip was great.
I went snowboarding once, and a friend of ours lost the keys to the car that we took up there on the snow. And if you've ever done any snow sports whatsoever, you know that those keys are never going to be found. Once they're gone, they're gone. And we stayed up there, and we had a friend of ours coming to pick us up. And then all of a sudden, we're getting ready to just leave with this guy to go with a restaurant, and we're going to wait there for our friend. And we walk by, and there's the keys sitting on the table. Somebody had found them and turned them in.
No way.
That shit never happens. That's never happened.
That's wild.
We ran out of that.
Damn.
We were walking out of there, and the whole time I was going, that shit never happens. That shit never happens. So, all right, last one. I went to prom with the photo booth guy from Winn-Dixie. I went to prom with the photo booth guy from Winn-Dixie. All right. Jessica, you're up first.
Yeah, I worked at Winn-Dixie. He asked me, we were good friends, but I actually had a boyfriend, but he was Puerto Rican, but my dad couldn't know that. So I went to the prom with the photo booth guy from Winn-Dixie. And once we were done with the prom, we went to a party and we split, and I went with my boyfriend and he went somewhere else.
All right, good. Ryan, photo booth guy,
Yeah.
went to prom with a photo booth guy from Winn-Dixie.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise. Couldn't get a date. So he's actually one of my really good friends, speed dial number 2. So we're just like, you don't have a date, I don't have a date, let's just go. We had the best time anyone could ever have at a prom.
Okay, good. And last but not least, Becky, photo booth guy from Winn-Dixie.
My brother actually paid the photo booth guy at Winn-Dixie to take me to prom. And I did not find out until 5 years ago.
What?
I'm still really bitter about it. It was fine. He took me to dinner. He paid for the limo, but I was shocked that he asked me. It came up at Thanksgiving about 5 years ago, and my brother just started laughing and was like, "Oh yeah, I paid him to do that." And we don't talk anymore.
All right, cool. Everybody at home, please go ahead. Lock in your votes. Becky, Jessica, Ryan. Let's see. Sounds like a Becky story is what Casey said. Becky for the win is what Emmer said. Let's see. Miggs is only voting Jessica, just like the SAT test. Blah, 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 blah. What?
You know when you don't know the answer, you just go beep, 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 beep.
Jessica, I'm glad that you were there to explain that to me because I was not making any sense. Let's see. It was Becky because she is still mad about it. Amy Church said Jessica. Let's see. Tina said great story, Becky, but I'm saying Jessica. Charlie said definitely Jessica Wellington. I only heard of Winn-Dixie once, but I don't know what the hell it is. Let's see. I think that's it. Those are your, let's see. Brian, you need to go to bed and refresh your brain. Thank you, Haley. One thing about these lives is people are very honest about how they feel. All right. I went to the prom with the photo booth guy from Winn-Dixie. By the way, Patrick says it's Becky. Also,
That was me.
Broccoli Pillager, and it was Jessica. I have a question. What the fuck is the photo booth guy from from Winn-Dixie? What is it?
Do you not remember back in the day when you could go to the grocery store and you could drop off your photos too? And you could do like 1 hour photo? He had to work the photo booth, so he would develop photos. He was the photo guy.
Oh. So
What's
it wasn't...
the Winn-Dixie? Is that a grocery store?
Yeah, is that Winn-Dixie a grocery store?
Winn-Dixie's a grocery store. It also was sponsored by like Mark Martin, you know? Hello?
Was it like, was Winn-Dixie
I'm
a
sorry.
movie? Was there
This is my fault.
Winn-Dixie?
Wait, what'd you say,
What was
Becky?
that?
Is there a movie called Winn-Dixie?
I think it's
I'm
after a
looking it.
dog, but that's something different. This is a it's like grocery store.
I'm sorry.
They still are strong in Florida.
There is
So-
a movie called Winn-Dixie. Oh, it's about a Scottish Terrier. So
told you.
cute. This is way better than a grocery store.
That's the name of the dog, Winn-Dixie, and it's the
Yeah.
movie of Winn-Dixie, the Scottish Terrier.
Here,
Huh.
Abandoned by her
Awesome.
mother years ago,
Yeah.
Opal, a 10-year-old girl, moves with her preacher father to a small town in Florida. Lonely and missing her old friends, Opal is ecstatic to find companionship with a rambunctious little dog that she names Winn-Dixie.
Oh.
Apparently after the
Yeah, I've seen this. Yeah. I saw that movie, actually. It's not very good. It's not very good. I thought the photo guy was like some sort of like promotional person, like a spokesperson.
That ran an actual photo booth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking a real photo booth with like props and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I never imagined.
Maybe you guys are just too young, but that was a real photo booth from back in the day. Okay,
yeah.
He actually produced photos. You got duplicates. Remember getting duplicates?
Yeah, I remember that. I know what a photo booth does. I didn't know it was some just rando dude at a counter that just took your pictures, and you're the one, and then you ended up going to prom with him.
I did. Yeah.
Let's see. Patrick says, Jessica, it's your life story. Winn-Dixie is a cute movie. Sorry, I'll have to watch it again. Mary says, how old was the photo booth guy?
Oh, we were actually the same age.
Oh, okay. All right.
But you didn't ask me. You're not doing another one, right?
No.
You would have done the drug dealer when he was like in his 30s, but playing it off like he was younger.
Oh,
that would have been.
This one here. Wow. We should have done this one. I dated a drug dealer. Would have been better.
I mean, haven't we all?
Yeah. That would have been 3 true stories. Yeah.
I
know. 3 true ones for sure.
I thought you got a list of them from beforehand. I got the list, but I didn't even remember who did what. So there you go. Yeah, I didn't realize these folks are improvising the made-up stories. So impressive. That's what Charlie said. So he didn't know that you guys didn't even know what the list was. The only person who had the list was me.
I didn't.
Yeah, you guys did a great job. I'm impressed. This show worked.
Improv 401. Live.
I know. Yeah. This is something I should tell people. This is something I should tell people before we start doing the show. So, Casey raised her hand, said, has not dated a drug dealer.
Have you lived?
Have you lived?
Come on.
All right. I want to thank the 3 of you for being on this first show. I super appreciate it. Thank you so much. You guys were great. You sold this. I couldn't think of a better panelist of people to do this. I want to thank everybody who stuck around and watched this, and I saw a lot of you were on the show before, so thank you for hanging out. We really appreciate it. I hope you guys, Becky, Ryan, Jessica, I hope you guys have a good evening. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
Good luck
Thank you.
Good luck with your show, Becky. Good luck with your show, Becky.
Oh, yeah, good luck. Good luck. You're going to kill it.
I'll let you guys know how it goes.
Honey, you're going to do great.
Yeah.
I have confidence in you.
Thanks, Pop.
Okay. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Bye.